First and foremost, I want to give all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. And yeah, so I'm back on this Luigi Mangioni case, and basically seeing how fishy and how much holes is in this story, because we're supposed to be watchmen and we're supposed to be judges, so we should be able to, you know, discern certain things. All right, and as soon as I seen this, as this story developed, I started to see that there was many things that didn't make sense. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to read is 1 Thessalonians 5. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 4. It says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others." Right? So we're not supposed to be sleeping like the other people do. We're not supposed to be in the same mindset as the other people, right? Letting things pass by them, right? Certain details. It says, as do others. But let us watch and be sober. Let us watch and be of a sober mind. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation. Okay? So, looking at this case, right, with the eye salve, right, you should be able to see that, you know, certain things don't line up. You know, certain things don't line up. So let's play this video real quick. Charged with second-degree murder, right? Well, that's what they're saying here. Okay. I haven't confirmed that with other articles. They said just, the other article said murder, but it didn't really say whether it was first or second. But second-degree murder doesn't make sense to me. Why would it be second-degree murder when he clearly shot this guy in cold blood, right? In the back, and in the calf, right? And he was waiting for him, right? So that's clearly premeditated, right? He was found at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania. Right? He's a 26-year-old Ivy League graduate. Okay, so he went to a prominent school, a very expensive school, might I add. It's from a prominent Maryland real estate family, and his family is very prominent. They're very wealthy. They have a lot of money, and they have a lot of influence. Okay, so that in itself should raise multiple red flags. That he comes from this Ivy League school. We know that, when they groom certain people coming from these colleges, right? Especially the elites want the brightest of them. He was a valedictorian. Okay. And he's from a prominent family. Now, the whole argument that they were given was that this individual, the background story is that, this individual, he was tired of the corporate greed, and, he needed back surgery, and he was suffering with back pain and this and that and the third. So he went after this Health United CEO, right? Because they've denied claims and it's to people who can't afford it and so on and so forth. This individual could afford it. This individual's family could afford it. This individual's family was given $1 million donations according to reports. He went to a school that cost $40,000 a year, right? So you're telling me he couldn't afford back treatment at the hospital? It's poor people who can't afford that. He's not in that bracket, okay? Not when it comes in terms of money, right? In terms of money, he's from a very prominent family. So why are they painting this picture of this guy like he's some poor kid from the Bronx that couldn't afford health care? And he said he's gonna take it out on the super rich. Which he's not. That guy's not even. I don't even think that CEO's of the super rich. He's rich, but he's pretty much probably not too far from his probably around the same level as his family. Right? They're probably in the same bracket. All right, or close to it. See, he was raised in Maryland and graduated from an elite prep school in 2016. Right? The scriptures say, "Do not the rich oppress you." Right? He guess what? He's of that rich. I was just thinking about, do not rich oppress. Hold on. Right. It says, but ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seats. Well, guess what? His family was part of those rich men in this society, in this world. Okay. It says that they're one of the most influential people in Maryland. Okay. The sounds. Reports portray him as a bright tech professional with an interest in books and video games. So, another thing, the media is painting this guy as a hero, right? The media is painting this guy as a hero. Why? We know that, everything that goes on in the media is orchestrated. We know that they control that, right? Why are they painting this guy as a hero, right? There's a reason for it, right? And supposedly, this individual, that CEO, right, was going to testify against Nancy Pelosi or whatever the case is, right? Supposedly. It says, so this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. So we got to watch everything. We got to examine everything, right? Scriptures speak about the prudent man. It says, the simple believeth every word. This is Proverbs 14:15. Salakia. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. Right? Meaning the prudent man is watching where he's going. He's watching the direction that he's going. He's watching everything that's happening. All right? Matter of fact, let's look up the word prudent. Let's look up the word prudent, actually. Well, let me look this up in the let's look this up in the other one. Prudent, acting with or showing care and thought for the future. Right? So we're showing care and thought for the future, right? Some of the because they have their plans for the future, right? But some of the similar words is being wise, well judged. We're supposed to be able to judge a situation well, right? Taking all the pieces and putting it together, right? And that's the main thing, okay? Well judged, right? So we're looking at the situation now, and we're scrutinizing the situation and judging it, right? A friend said, right? Now they're trying to blow this particular point up. A friend said Mangioni had back pain since childhood that interfered with many aspects of his life, from surfing to romance. So they're painting this guy like he was just some struggling poor kid with a back injury that couldn't get any help. Listen, well, at least when I see how he moves, all right. When I see how he moves, he doesn't move like an individual with back pain to me, like some severe back pain, all right. And I'm going to show you that in a second. And then, of course, what the police say, he has a 3-page manifesto. That's a red flag. When someone has a manifesto, that's a red flag, man. Okay? That's a red flag. Okay? When a person has a manifesto. Okay? That's some CIA type stuff. That's some things that should raise eyebrows. Talking about he had a 3-page manifesto. And he had it in his backpack. Right? He had it with him. So that means he wanted to be caught. Why didn't he just do the crime and go to the police station? Why didn't he just do what he was going to do and just go to the police station? If he wanted to get caught anyway. Why would he wear a mask and then go to a particular a restaurant and flirt with a woman with no mask on? And another thing, which is, there's a lot of holes in this doctrine. There's a lot of holes in this story. Hold on, let me go back here. So there's a lot of holes in this story, man. Yeah, this woman did a detailed analysis, which I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but there's a lot of holes.
Well, Luigi Mangioni is in a Pennsylvania courtroom this hour for an extradition hearing.
Completely out of touch. And it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the life experience.
You can hear him yelling as he resists the police as he heads into the court. New York prosecutors have charged Mangioni with 1 count of murder and 2 counts of second-degree criminal possession of a weapon, 1 count of second-degree possession of a forged document, and 1 count of third-degree possession of a weapon. The charges are in connection with the fatal shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Mangioni was in court earlier this morning for a preliminary arraignment on the.
So he's he's screaming particular thing. You see how he was moving? He didn't move like somebody who had back pain, man. Look how he's moving. He seems like a strong, healthy young man to me, right? But because the back pain they're showing is like he had, like, even when they show the image that he had on Facebook, it's like his spine was curved and like he was some major cripple. Like, this guy's not no, you know what I'm saying? He's not no cripple from what I'm looking at. All right. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get an image of that. Which for time's sake, I'm not gonna go into all that video that I had there. But look at this. This is supposedly his spine with metal plates in it. This is supposedly his spine. This is supposed to be an image that he shared on Facebook or one of these sites. He don't look like that. When you look at this guy don't look like that. All right? He look like he's standing upright. Okay? From what I can see. Got a backpack, oh, he's climbing mountains, he's doing this, he's doing that. All right? So this story does not add up. And another thing, he was there waiting for this guy only for minutes, when he came out of that particular meeting, right? It's like 6 a.m. in the morning. So how did he know he was going to be there? And how did he know he wasn't going to have security at that particular time? Because that guy does walk around with security. So there's a lot of things that do not make sense with this story. And I just wanted to bring that out to the brotherhood. I wanted to do this earlier, but a lot of things was going on and a lot of shit was happening today. All right? So I'm not even going to go into, but the bottom line is, hey, I wanted to do this earlier. And yeah, this story don't make sense. A lot of things in the story doesn't make sense. So with that, I'll say shalom.